Hi all, welcome to the Marquee Matchups for the 13th of April. 4 routes as expected, and all 4 we nailed. We nailed 3 spot on, and the Hanover route I did suspect as an alternative to the Hamburg Bremen. But if you can smash the links, be awesome, sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at GZLegend. All the links are down below for playlist and channel and social media links as always. And we have a very set of tasty rewards, so come and enjoy this and see what we get. So Inter Milan, Hanover, Manchester United and Spartak Moscow. The Inter route nice and easy, 79 overall as kind of roughly expected. 3 Inter and Milan players. I didn't expect them to go that high, but I've used Jason Murillo, Paletta and De Siglio, and then just tried to use everyone else. It's kind of like one of each club. I had to use 2 Romas to kind of get it done, but I'm not going to complain for a 15k pack, so it pays out quite well already right away for a reward. Hanover versus Braunschweig, make this all bronze or even silvers if they're cheap enough, and the Hanover player is the right back and the Braunschweig player is at the left back. All these players, all the ones that are packed that have loyalty are all untradeable, like the bronzes, they're all untradeable, so I can happily use them up. The silvers, a couple of them I think are untradeable as well. So an all players pack, not going to complain, and it's a nice simple reward. So keep this in mind, that is probably cheap. You do it for about 2k with nothing. Man United Chelsea, this is a relatively easy route. I've just threw Terry and Jones in for respective players. Terry is a bought card anyway, and same for Jones, so I can happily rebuy them at a later date. And pretty much most of everyone else is packed. Premium Electrum players pack, I think that's like a premium Electrum players pack's like 20k I think, so it's not too bad. And the Spartak Moscow route is a rare consumables pack, not the best reward. But nice and easy. I went with the Greek League as my second option to build this. So if you wanted to build this yourself, keep this in mind that you won't have enough loyalty. I have Muirstadter in, and the right mid is suddenly rocketing up in value, so make sure you put in the right one, because there is 2 versions of him. There is a transferred version, and that is the right one to put in. That is the cheaper of the 2. And we've smashed the fees this week's Marquee Matchup. Obviously the big excitement for this week is the rewards, which is a Team of the Week pack. So I've already seen on Twitter some walkouts. I've seen Hazard, I've seen Oblak, Morata. So I'm hopeful that we can get something decent. As long as it's not an 81, I'll take it. So anyways, so all players pack will do first. I don't know if that's a walkout lag or whatever, but I don't think it was. And it's Borja Baston, who we seem to have had. I think we got him on Monday night when it was the Continental ones. So I'm not going to complain. He is a good player, and quite a lot of useful players for SBCs. We've got Sampdoria, Leon, so I'm not going to complain with that one. And it seems to have crashed by the looks of it. For what I've seen on Twitter, this is what's happening. But I'm not going to be too fussed. These guys will sort it out later after the video. For what ones we have and don't have, that are packed and not packed I should say. Rare consumables pack, not too fussed about that. Hopefully plenty of squad fitnesses, because that's what you kind of need. They're good value money, and we've got 4 of them, so I'll not complain about that. 15k pack I'll do next, hopefully get something worthwhile in that. Couple flares. Bruno Alves, I had to think, I thought it's Portuguese, where are we going from there? But good useful player. And Murillo, where's he play about? I don't recognise the badge. Pachuca, and we get some useful players for SBCs as well. Sampdoria left back, so that helps out as well, and more useful players, and we'll discard the rest. So we have the premium Electrum players pack. I'm sure that's 20k. 3 flares. What have we got? Iago Aspas, that is handy for the Celta Vigo SBC, so that will help cover that nicely. What else do we get in our pack? Once it loads, lots of useful players. We've got 2 from Holland, 1 from Belgium, and De Santos as well. So that's a good pack for SBCs in my opinion. A lot of these players are useful for SBCs. Maro, Lopez, Ojo, so I'm happy with that. Now the Team of the Week player, what do we get? Let me know in the comments down below what you got in your pack, and Team of the Week player. Not a walkout. Bastos, that will take a Bastos. He's 86 rated at the end of the day, so he's a good player nonetheless, so I'm not going to complain. He just goes right into the club. Smash the likes as always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at GZLegend, take it easy all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.